All right, so I'm about to give you my NBA 2K25 main build that I'm gonna utilize. I showed you my lockdown yesterday. This is gonna be my slasher today. But before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as like the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your note again for my daily uploads. So without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. Okay, so again, you know, this is 2K24 builder that we're looking at, but I'm going to show you exactly what I would do for my 2K25. Okay, so I'm going to go small forward this. I'm going 6'7", I'm going 237, and I'm going with a 7-foot wingspan. The big thing here is that you want to have your wingspan to the point where you can get a 99 driving dunk, and then also be able to have as high as a 3 as possible to use your cap breakers on. Okay, so make sure you definitely understand what I'm saying. All right, you want to make sure you can get a 99 driving dunk and as high as 3-pointer as possible. So as you can see, right, I am going at 7 feet because I am shooting for an 83 3 ball. All right, now with my weight, what I wanted to have my weight at is whatever that weight requires for me to be able to get the new badge, right? So there's a couple badges in here that you will want, and one of the badges is going to be called strong handle, right? And that reduces the likelihood of being bothered by defenders when when dribbling, right? That's almost like physical handles that we have now. So I want to be able to have strong handles, so I'm going to make sure I have a weight that's going to allow me to get it on legend. Okay, so I went 237. All right, now what I'm going to do, again, like I tell you all the time, is that you have to ask yourself, how are you going to be playing enough to be able to get these cap breakers? The cap breakers come in 3 sets of 5, so maybe like starter 3 would be the first set of 5, then maybe like veteran 1 would be the second set of 5, and then maybe like legend, you have to hit legend to get the other set of 5, right? You get 5 cap breakers. Now the only way this cap breakers work is if you have space. So you see right here, I have 99 driving dunk. If I had cap breakers, I can't use it. But what I'm gonna do is go 96. All right, I'm gonna go 96 because you can see from going 96 going to 99, I go from a 61 to a 69 overall. As you can see, I'm 60 overall, and then when I go up here, that's 69. That's a lot. So you want to make sure the most heavily hit attributes are going to be the ones from like 96 to 99, right? So you want to stop here and say, yo, I'm gonna use my cap breakers to get my driving dunk from a 96 to a 99, and that will give me legend posterizer. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm going to operate with my badge, with my build, is because I know I'm going to be playing enough to be able to get that. All right, so then what I'm gonna do on my drive and layup is go to an 84. All right, now I want to go to an 84 because I want to get of the badge called layup mix master, right? Improves a player's ability to finish fancy or acrobatic layups successfully. I want to make sure I get that on legend. Okay, and then physical finisher, I'm sorry, not legend, on Hall of Fame. And then physical finisher, that improves a player's ability to battle through contact and convert contact layups. So you have basically layup mix master is like acrobat and all that mixed together, Euro and all that. And then physical finisher is literally going to be the fearless finisher badge, right, that we have this year. So you want to make sure you're able to get those two, and again, potentially use cap breakers. Okay, now my standing dunk, I'm still going 45 just to get those basic standing dunks. Most likely it's going to be the same in NBA 2K25, so you want to just make sure you get the basic standing dunks. It just makes the most sense. Okay, now before I go anywhere else, let me go here on the physical side first. The big one here on my strength is a 92, because I know that the best badge, the badge that I want here is going to be called strong handle, and then we just spoke on that. So strong handle basically replaces like bulldozer and, where is it at right here on ball handle? It would be bulldozer and physical handles, right? So you see physical handles is gone and bulldozer is gone, and now you have strong handle. Okay, now that is going to be very important for a big slasher, because again, this is just like my Zion build. So what I'm going to do here is stop at a 92 and then allow my cap breakers to be able to get strong handle at legend. Okay, so I want to make sure I can do that, and that's the reason why I'm stopping at 92, okay? Now, on my vert, I'm going at an 86, right? And the whole reason behind that is because I want to make sure I can get my Legend posterizer, which we all know posterizer attached with vertical. You can pretty much assume it's going to be the same for 25. What you want to make sure you can do is that you can get that vertical on 90. So that's what I'm going to try to do, is get that on 90. And again, potentially using my cap breakers, because I know that I'm not trying to get high. I do not want to be touching 90 on anything other than my driving dunk. So that's the reason I stopped here at 86. And then with the knowing that I will use my cap breakers to be able to upgrade that. Stamina. We don't have stamina in the builder in 25. That's obvious. But for 24, we're using it, but I'm maxing it out. We all know that that's going to be maxed out by going to the Gary facility. Speed. All right, speed, it doesn't really matter for me. I'm going 80. I mean, obviously I'm 6'7", 237. I'll be a bigger wing guard, but at the end of the day, the only reason I'm going this 80 speed is because this is what it is. I want to have a decent amount of speed. And then I'm gonna go 73 on my acceleration. Again, this acceleration does not have any really bearings for the type of build that I'm making as a bigger slasher. Like I said, with my high flyer build, I literally use that as my main build all year. So if you wanna look at that build, check out the older videos. But the thing is that you can do two different ways of making a slasher. You can have a slasher that's very quick, or you can have a slasher that's very strong, kind of this brute, like a Giannis or Zion Williamson, where you just plow through people, use bulldozer, pro dunk sticks, and just go like that. So you're not really worrying about being quick and fast. You're just knowing that you have the strength to be able to do that, and that's the same that I'm gonna do in 25. Now, the three-point shooting, I want to stop at 79, but I'm going to use cap breakers to be able to get this at least to an 83, okay? So I want to make sure I can just get just enough right now to start off with. And again, this is still up in the air because we do not know what the jump shot animation requirements are going to be. But what I'm trying to do is just give you a heads up of, you want to at least try to get to an 83 on your three ball. And then of course, I'm going to go just 75 on my free throw and then just 70 on my mid-range. I don't really care about the mid-range. What I do care about is getting my three balls high enough to get whatever jump shot base I want, which most likely I'm going to be pushing for an 83, okay? Now, on my ball handle, I'm going 85. This is kind of all predicated, again, on dribbling animations and what animations I'm going to want, but most likely I'm going to still hit the 85, maybe the 87 range. Cap breakers could potentially be used here also, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure I get the best dribble animations possible for a 6'7". So again, I'm going to stop here at the 85. There is some badges that are very important for this, but one of them that I want to let you know as a bigger slasher, you do not care, is handles for days, but you do want to get lightning launch. So you want to make sure you get that. And by doing that, I mean that lightning launch, you want to go somewhere between 85 to 86. And then you want to make sure that your speed with ball is at least 75, because you want to get that lightning launch. So you want to make sure you at least have a 75 speed with ball. Then I'm going to go a little bit higher on the pass accuracy than usual, because I feel like a 78 is a sweet spot. Don't have to worry about cap breakers there, but you definitely want to use that as a 78, okay? Now, on the defensive side, we know slashers are not really don't really care about the defense that much, but I do want to make sure I can rebound. So I'm going 60 on the defensive and 70 on the offensive, because as a slasher, you will be around the basket a lot trying to go for dunks. So I'm doing that. Now, I am going to go 68 to be able to get the chase down artist. But again, chase down is not in NBA 2K25. The badge is now called, if I'm not mistaken, it's called High Flying Denier. So if you want to get that badge, you want to at least be trying to shoot for that there. And then of course, on your perimeter defense, I'm going 58 for the off-ball pass. Now, off-ball pass is still on the game in 25. And then again, you're not having to worry about having clamps or anything like that, because you're a slasher. But it's now called on-ball menace. It's not called clamps anymore. But again, you definitely want to take a look at that if you are trying to basically emulate something that I'm trying to make for NBA 2K25. This right here is going to be a very solid build. In NBA 2K25, in my humble opinion, you got to make sure you utilize the cap breakers. Like I said, there's a lot of space and opportunities here to do that. But again, just, listen to what I say. All right. So, yeah. And basically comes out as an inside out scorer, I think. But obviously will not be called that in NBA 2K25. There are different names in NBA 2K25. This will actually come out to a really, really dope name. I cannot mention what it is though, because obviously embargoed, but trust me, this is gonna be a really good, solid build. If you like dunking, you like shooting, you like offense, this is gonna be a very fun build. Let me know in the comment section what you think. But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger Man. When I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.